I have a bit of a controversial take on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Welcome back, gays, ghouls, and everyone in between to our YouTube channel, The Horror Bandwagon. Hi, I'm Sergio.
And my name is Cody.
And we are boys for horror analysis,
criticism,
and spooky
and sometimes kooky
entertainment. And if you are new to the channel, this is the channel where I make my lovable yet cynical yet wonderful fiance watch horror movies with me.
That's me. I'm the fiance. And we're excited to bring you another video this week.
Yes, that is right. We're going to be delivering you guys some different videos this week. As you can see by probably the title of this video, we are going to be reacting to the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie being released into Netflix. Onto Netflix. Plus, we're going to be diving into another horror franchise coming out next month. It is the new Scream movie. Yes, we're going to be looking at a featurette later on this week.
So excited.
Now, before we go on to discuss more about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, make sure to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell so that way you get to know when we release a video. And we're going to be releasing a few of them coming up, so stay tuned.
And if you want even more Cody and Sergio action, you can go ahead and find our podcast, The Horror Bandwagon, anywhere you get your podcasts.
I have a bit of a controversial take on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, only because I actually am a fan of the 2003 remake starring Jessica Biel. I actually love that movie, mostly because it's nostalgia for me, because I kind of grew up on that. It came out in 2003, I believe, and kind of started a slew of remakes, right? Then everybody was like, all right, enough of the remakes. But this one, I feel like provided something a little bit different. With the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake from 2003, a lot of people either love it and they're like, yeah, I can watch this, or hate, despise it, think it's trash and needs to be burned. And I'm like,
well, I don't fall into either one of those camps, just for the record. But I do, I can at least appreciate like the 2003 remake, how it did what I enjoy out of remakes, where it really kept a lot of the central premises, but it did go its own way.
It had its own little spins and twists that you did. It also kind of made it look like very more big bluster. What?
You thinking of Blockbuster?
Big blockbuster. There we go. Blockbuster movie. But the original one, I do love it too, because it's so gritty and seems so real, like it's like raw footage.
Yeah, it does seem very real. It's incredibly unsettling,
which makes you not such a fan of that. It was creepy, it was scary, it was in your face.
It was very like, let's just stay on the main highway from now on.
So how about we read a quick synopsis from IMDb.
After nearly 50 years of hiding, Leatherface returns to terrorize a group of idealistic young friends who accidentally disrupt his carefully shielded world in a remote Texas town.
Wow. That was silky. I don't know. No, what do you think of this premise just based off of the synopsis?
I mean, I don't know, because I feel like at least the two Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies that we saw, it wasn't like Leatherface was like out, like he didn't go out of his way to attack people. People kind of barged into his world.
Which
and then
sounds
he was
like that's what's happening now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It also is giving me
it's giving me Halloween 2018,
where it's kind of like, I've been away for 50 years and now I guess hey, you can still kill in your older years, like apparently. But also, I'm very glad that in the recent years, all these horror big timers, like our heavy hitters for our franchises, are getting their second wind, third wind, whatever wind they're on it. All right, guys, without further ado, enough jib jabbering. We're going to go ahead and watch the video. So let's get to it. All right, guys, there you have it. First initial thoughts?
Well, I am very interested to see how it turns out because it almost feels like they're like going back to the original house.
Yes, I do feel like we're going to get a lot of references to the first movie. I do love that we're sticking to now like the teenagers. It seems like they're teenagers. It might just be young adults that just come upon this, which makes me feel like slasher.
Yeah, it does feel very slasher. I am going to have a little mild moment of judgment of cutting through the floor of your house. Doesn't seem very smart.
But it also is giving me like Rob Zombie's Halloween where like he found his mask. And also like Halloween 2018 where he found his mask and put it on. Like he found his chainsaw again. The whole feel of it at the beginning was like, okay, this is giving me very much like Netflix original movie kind of thing. But towards the end where it's getting like really hyping you up and telling you like, oh, this killer back there is now coming back, and it got me excited as it went along. And I was surprised. I thought this was all going to be kind of like shots of Leatherface just here and there, but we actually got some clips from the movie. So I was very happy about that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a fan of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. I probably should rewatch the franchise in order to kind of maybe see if they're going to make any callbacks to other movies.
Yeah, and I will characterize my feelings by saying that I will watch it.
My favorite part so far of the trailer though was where he's holding the mask.
Yes.
Which that's somebody's face, which is disturbing on its own.
Do you think it's gonna end up being somebody's face, or is it gonna be something like it was like his, and somehow the skin didn't like fall apart over 50 years?
I don't know.
Like his original one.
No, it looked new. I felt like that was fresh flesh.
So did he just like right off of somebody?
Oh, it did look kind of clean, but I definitely that's what he does.
Yeah.
He scalps it right there, just takes your face off.
I mean,
beard and all.
I am really interested to see how this plays out because it doesn't look like as hack and slash as the 2003 one was, where like that was really gory, like almost for gore's sake at some points.
Oh yeah.
And this seems more like traditional slasher.
Like if we were going if we were going kind of 2000s slash like probably the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I was expecting like shots of jars with weird things in them or parts of animal carcasses and flies. I do love that we have the original like noise, whatever that is. I know it's a specific camera. No, I think it's a specific camera. So they're kind of grossing you out at the beginning. This one looks a little clean.
Yeah, and I am going to be really interested too because the original and the 2003 remake, like his family had big parts to play. And
oh yeah.
And it almost looked like he was like alone. Like they were like, maybe it's like some sort of like dare
which would be interesting
that they walk into the house not realizing that he's still alive.
Because he is a killer, but at the same time, sometimes you sympathize with him because he's not like, he's kind of pressured by his family and he does things for his family. Yeah. So I can only imagine that his family's not there anymore and it's just him. That's an interesting part. I'm interested to see what's going on here and see how it goes. Man, we're getting like a ton. I felt like we had the time of Halloween. Chucky had his moment. We're going to have Scream / Ghostface have their moment. And now we're going into Leatherface, going into February. Oh my God. We have a lot of stuff to cover. All right, guys. So that is our video. Make sure to comment down below. What did you guys think of the trailer? Did you like it? Are you looking forward to it? Do you want to just shout out that you hate the 2003 remake and let us know? That's fine too. And guys, make sure to go ahead and follow us on Instagram at
The Horror Bandwagon.
Also on Twitter at
Horror Bandwagon.
You can also go over to our website, which is www.thehorrorbandwagon.com. Over there, we do have a merch page, and we sell the merch, and whatever profit that we make from it, we are going to go ahead and donate it to the Trevor Project. So please help us raise some money towards them. And with that being said, guys, we have been your source for horror analysis, criticism, and spooky entertainment. Bye.